Hello, I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. I need to eat. But there is a tweet that is going around that basically is insinuating that there are a bunch of people in the creative community that are being put on a blacklist because they're speaking up against Zionism. Now, people are equating it as it's similar to McCarthyism and saying that, like, this is, harking back to those signs, which is sort of true, but also take it from someone who is, poor, speaks up a disability and calls out eugenics when I see it. People will continually do this, no matter what you speak out against. Whenever you speak out for a marginalised set of people, the masses and institutions will chastise you for that. Here's the thing though, and I say this with love, as always, sometimes. The best thing you can do in situations like this is have a community. Like, I'm gonna make a proper video on this soon when I have the time, but ultimately, when I was speaking out about COVID and stuff, I still think I got COVID. Do you know big people have been in my DMs to tell me to shut up, essentially, to tell me to give them a pass. And I know I've been blacklisted from places because there are certain people who, friends of a friends, who I just don't hear from, who don't interact with me whatsoever. I know I've been blacklisted, but here's the thing. When you have a community and people that will support you regardless, you'll be fine. You'll always be okay. So please, continue speaking. I think people see it as a lack, because when an institution sort of cuts you or guts you, it's a loss, right? But the beauty of abolition or radicalism is that you gain so much when you are open to community. Like, you speak up for Palestinian people. It's not supposed to be like you scratch my back, I scratch yours. But, we see you, we've got you. Do you know what I mean? Your community have got you. So, just know that it is important to speak up against genocide. It is so important to speak up against Zionism. And speak up of how it's been equated in falsehoods. And lastly, I would just say, this is probably the time to start finding your people, finding like-minded people, and finding people who will always have your back, so you can have theirs. That's the beauty of it. I'm so passionate about it because I realised it from uni. I'll tell you a story about how I went to school with a Zionist. That was but there are so many people from uni who basically dropped me after being essayed. But the people that I found after, and the people that I kept finding, when I started just standing my ground and saying who I support marginalised people, I support those who are being oppressed by the state. It's beautiful. It's scary. Let me not ignore that. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful when it's freeing. So yeah, free Palestine, free Haiti, free Sudan. Let's help the people in Afghanistan. Oh my God, so much is happening at one time. But I would also like to say that ensure that you are standing on the right side of history, and that I don't have to call you a genocidal cunt in the future. That's all.